What has it got? What have you got on the Telegraph, Josh?
So Telegraph one, they have Hamas fighters last stand at hospital. Now, this isn't the main hospital where Hamas are holed up, where their leaders are holed up, but this is in a town north of the Gaza City.
At least they won't have to go far.
Yeah, they go but they've got a Telegraph reporter has basically gone in with the IDF troops, and they've sort of whittled down in this one town. It was a 1,000-strong battalion. They've got it down to about 100 people now. This is the last stand, and he's been going through the town, and he's sort of seen these booby traps set up in kindergartens and whatever. There's nothing that Hamas won't resort to. The good news is that the civilians seem to be out of that town, so this can be warfare in the traditional sense of two groups of people fighting each other.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's still. I was going to say it's grim reading, but no, this is actually great reading. Good, 100,000 or 1,000 terrorists here being wiped out. I'm happy about that.
Hamas didn't take off the Hamas badges and just, disappear south with the civilians.
Well, no, a third of the people who were on the list of the injured to get out through the Egyptian border, it turns out when they did the double checked on the list, they're like, oh, they're Hamas terrorists.
Right.
So it's...
I mean, you wonder how reliable that kind of double checking is. I'm extraordinarily sympathetic to Egypt for not really wanting to work on those people across the border at all.
Yeah, well, that's why they did these double checks and
well, let's hope they've worked. Interesting photograph there as well of King Charles and Queen Camilla, and the headline under it is driverless car users not liable for fatal crashes.
Well, this is something I know you feel you feel very strongly about. This is your vision of the future.
But I don't think, just because you've got a driverless car, I don't think you have to dress like that, do you? I think that's...
Well, it depends how drunk you are.
You can refer to the car as James.
Yeah.
Please strike the lady on the double crossing.
So, this is one of the measures, we're going to get to this in a second, of the Rishi Sunak's, the King's speech.
Yes.
And, that is, it is an interesting idea that it's going to be the vehicles owners, the manufacturers, who are liable
instead of driving, I guess.
Yeah.
But I think car ownership will drop drastically when they're driverless cars, because Ubers will become ubiquitous, or Uber-type services will be ubiquitous and very cheap.
It'll be very much like the electric scooters are in London.
Yeah.
It'll just be cars all over the pavement.
Just in the most awkward place.